Hello everyone, I'm holding a card in my hand here. As you can see, this is the aorta. This is most likely the pulmonary artery, and this looks like the pulmonary vein. Am I right, Carl?
I think so. Okay, can you just do like a little orientation for
So this is the front side of the heart.
Yeah.
This is the right side of the heart.
Around here.
And this is the left side.
So that's our right and your left.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is that we're going to dissect it here.
We're gonna cut it in half.
Yeah, so that we get a cross section of the heart.
Okay.
And then we're going to explore the heart and its marvels. Thank you very much.
Okay, open it.
Bye-bye. Okay,
just keep on going. Keep on going.
No, we don't have scalpel, man. So now I'm going to cut the heart like I said in my previous video. So I'm going to start here.
Well, heart is a muscle, so it's pretty hard to cut, so you actually gotta try.
Yeah, so...
Not like tracing the heart first.
Yeah. Like the people beside us are doing.
Let me just say very
So,
I'll do the...
as you see, it's...
So you see, he really has to push it in
Because it is difficult.
How about I really push it in?
most working...
Especially because it's preserved heart, so it's a bit
It's
harder.
frozen, I mean,
Yeah.
it's frozen.
Is this right, Tracy?
It's a bit harder to do.
Push, girl, push.
Oh, look at that.
Put it a bit closer.
I hope so too. But look, it's not that bad. How about we dissect it and then we take pictures so we label it easier?
Such a good idea. So the group beside us is doing a better job than us, but hey.
Because they're girls, they're used to cook.
That's so like feminist kind of way.
We don't use sheep part. Exactly.
Alright girls, I want you to be careful, please don't get my hands dirty. So my partner's just having a bit difficulty cutting the heart because again it is a muscle.
Because he's a boy.
Alright, just open it up man. Open it up. Open it up. And see where it needs to be cut. There you go.
There. I'm gonna go farther.
Okay, do you girls mind if I just like zoom that in on you guys?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Perfectly cut hard.
Okay, so this is what ours should look like.
Should look.
So this is one half, and that's the other half. And alright.
Oh yeah.
So
As you see, this is a perfectly dissected heart.
that's why I should have done it.
What are you talking about, man? That's good.
That's rookie, man. That's rookie work.
How many rings come in this one?
So put it side by side. Put it side by side.
I don't see any blue veins and red veins, so that means there's no oxygenated or deoxygenated blood.
This is the right and left side.
So as you can see, guys, so this is the front side of the heart.
Left side, not the right side.
Okay. So
When we open it
this
up,
has to be the right atrium.
Right atrium.
This one has to be the right ventricle.
okay, do you want to slice that open so we can see the valves as well?
Yeah. Okay.
The mitral. Here, this is the...
Open up the whole, like open up the right.
This one.
Yeah, you don't want to cut it. Just open it with a probe.
Wait, does that mean
Open the right atrium with the probe. With the probe. With the probe.
What's that?
It's a little pointy thing.
This thing here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just stick it in there so you can see the valve.
Where's the aortic valve? The aortic valve should be with the aorta, right?
I think I see some valves here.
Okay, 1 second. So we're gonna show you the tricuspid valve. So this right there is the tricuspid valve, I believe.
Yeah.
Can I just zoom in on this, the tendons that hold them in? So the strings near them are like, wait, what are they called again?
What? The puncage fibers. Puncage fibers.
That hold the valves together. And over on the right side of the heart, we got the, which valve is that? Is that mitral valve?
Bicuspid.
Bicuspid.
Yeah, bicuspid and mitral is the same.
Yeah, there you go. So we can see that the muscle over on the right side is thicker than one on the left side because again, right side is the one that pumps like the oxygenated blood, so it has to work harder. And then we work our way over to the aortic valve down over here, and then that's gonna lead to.
Yeah, where's the pulmonary valve?
That should be up at the top.
Yeah, that should be around here.
You can poke your finger through and see where that leads. Okay, going back to our heart now.
This is the aortic valve, right?
Yeah.
Over there.
Let me just cut this thing open, man.
Here, we're gonna show you.
Tricuspid,
Hey,
bicuspid.
do you want to point there again?
To where?
Do you want to just stick your finger in the aorta? So stick it from the outside. So you can see she's gonna stick her finger in the aorta, and you can see the valve that leads through
Can you call Mr. Walton?
into the right atrium. Wait, left atrium, right?
Okay, let's get back to
This
our
really
heart.
looks like a valve. This is
Inferior vena cava?
Should be at the bottom.
Where is it? Is this one?
There's no inferior here.
Aortic
It's a messed up heart.
Let me look for it. Is this
Okay,
point?
so what else should we do now?
Okay, identify them on our heart.
Okay, I want to find the pulmonary.
Do you think we
valve.
should
Where's
cut
the
the... Now I'm
pulmonary
gonna tell you more about the structure of the heart. As you see, look, I put this thing here.
What that goes in isn't even alive,
wait.
is it?
So you see it comes out there. So this is the superior vena cava. The blood comes from there. The
So
superior
which
vena-
side of the heart are we on right now?
This is the right side of the heart. It's on your left. So as you can see, the blood comes there, then passes through here, then goes up here and into
Can you
the...
show the right atrium as well?
Well, the right atrium is there.
And
So as you see, this thing here is the aorta. If I put this thing here, and you see, the blood goes from there to
Well,
the rest of the body.
aorta is used to distribute the blood to the rest of
Yeah,
the body.
aorta, we have to remember, is
So this is like the opposite way of doing it. The blood would actually come from the
Yeah,
right side up to the aorta.
yeah, it's actually the largest artery of the body. Okay, and then
Oh, that's the ventricle.
that's the punctate fibers.
No, this is like an actress valve. Like it's more tubular.
Oh, then that's probably the inferior vena cava.
Microtubules. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, so wait, can I zoom that in?
You can start.
So here, this is, see it's inside, so that we believe that it's the inferior vena cava. But yeah.
This would be like
I'm gonna open this thing.
this is the left ventricle. No, if you said this was the left, I think that was the right.
Should have paused.
So hello everyone, welcome back to our second day of dissection. So today what we're gonna do is that we're gonna put some little pins on there, and then we're gonna label the different parts. So we got
Just like that. So we're gonna label the part and
much
then
better.
just
We're gonna
stick it in there, like stick it in the heart.
we already
The
cut
ladies beside her have been very mature working on this.
compared to
Assignment.
the car.
There you go. Thumbs up.
Okay, what do I do next?
Label the parts.
So I'm gonna put it here on the aorta.
So you, as you can see, there's 3 valves. 1,
yeah.
2.
And yesterday we said something. The aorta is the greatest artery in the body. Okay, so that's the aorta. So you have to write aorta somewhere.
Okay. Well, we can label that.
We can do it after. So now
Hey, sir, can you keep your language appropriate, please? We're recording a
there's some
Wait,
inferior.
touching you on the bare head.
Okay, so now yo, this is gonna be on the YouTube, man, please. So now, as you can see, so wait.
Right here. Yep.
This, yeah, so
Is that
as
a
you
vein
see,
or artery?
this is the superior vena cava.
Okay. So let's see that again.
So this is the superior vena cava. The blood, the deoxygenated blood comes from here,
Or
and
from the
then-
inferior.
or from the inferior, but the inferior we can't find it. So yeah, let's just name that.
So we know that's superior. We can name it after. Don't worry. We can name it
Okay.
after.
And then
Josh, do you guys want to work together? Yeah.
okay, so
Can you write the labels first?
yeah.
Is that what you mean by work together?
So here, as you can see, this opening here is the ventricle, the right ventricle to be more precise. And as you know, it contains deoxygenated blood that gets pumped into the pulmonary artery,
Yep.
and then to the lungs. Am I right?
Yes, and that's when the blood gets oxygenated through the capillaries and the alveoli,
The alveoli.
and then they come back to the heart, over on the left side through the veins, pulmonary veins, and they come to the left atrium, which is
there. And then,
sorry, isn't that the right atrium?
no, this is the left. On your this is on your right, but it's on the left.
Okay.
So it goes there and then goes.
So once it gets oxygenated, it comes in the left atrium, and then it's gonna make its way through the mitral valve to the left ventricle, and through the aortic valve towards the aorta, and then it's gonna get pumped to the rest of the body for it to get oxygenated.
And then this.
Excuse me, sir. Can you leave us alone, please? Thank you.
It's a school project. Thank you very much.
All right, let's label the parts now. So
as you see, this is the right ventricle.
yes,
And just above it, what it is?
tricuspid valve. Oh no, the valve would be right here. See, yeah. Wait. No. Okay, right there. There you go. That thing. So, since we still have like a lot of muscle around the heart, I'm gonna try to be accurate on I'm sure you guys can see that is the tricuspid valve.
Okay, and then just above the tricuspid valve, we have the right atrium. Okay. So here is the right atrium.
Okay. This little valve that you see, we're gonna talk about that later because that's the aortic valve that releases the aorta. We have cut the aorta off from like right there. But
yeah, as you can see, it's just there.
This is like the other half of it.
Yeah. So now let's name the rest of the part. Okay.
Touching it without.
So here it's gonna be around here it's gonna be the
Left ventricle.
The left ventricle, and just put it. Man.
See, the tissue is still there, so we're not able. Oh, here. Do you guys mind if we use yours? Do you mind if we just label it on yours? Like, can we work together on this? Okay, so guys, we're gonna switch over onto their heart
Because theirs are much better.
Exactly. Like as you can see, it's cut way more precise, and it doesn't have more tissue down there. So we're just gonna work with these young ladies, and they've been doing a pretty good job so far. I'm just joking, but they're just no, like I do mean it. But as you can see, they're just like labeling the parts, and then we'll go through putting it on the heart.
So here you see the aorta is labeled.
Exactly. And if you want to see the aorta by itself,
so here it is.
There you go. That's us
that is
cut
a
off.
dissected aorta.
And I'm just gonna let it zoom in right here for a while.
So look at this. So the blood comes from here, goes into the.
There. This is a better picture. This is the bottom of the heart, right?
Yeah. So it goes there from the superior vena cava into
That's ours.
into the right atrium, to the left ventricle, then it goes through the pulmonary artery and goes to the lungs, then comes back through the pulmonary vein, goes into the right atrium, the left ventricle.
Did you get the mitral valve?
Oh, that's right now.
So guys, as you can see, they have labeled the septum, and septum is like the wall that separates the two sides, right? Yeah. Exactly. So septum is the wall in between the two sides, so right side and left side, and this is the wall that separates them.
And sometimes at birth, this thing here, it's not fused together, so the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood combine together.
Exactly.
That's not good.
But I think there is a syndrome. It's called
septal defect.
Exact. No, ventricle something defect, and it's when your like ventricle kind of like, is it ventricle?
I know there's the septal defect where this is not
when
fused
like
together.
your oxygenated blood and your deoxygenated blood mixes together.
And this is not good.
Exactly. And there's another defect that narrows your aorta.
Yeah, so for example, when you're having like plaques coming in your aorta, it can block the entry, and this is what you call a heart attack. You can stop the video. Welcome back, guys. We just made a new discovery. As you see, it is a discovery. No one knew about this before. So, as you see this little thing here, it's called the auricle. Its job is to collect oxygenated blood and put it into the left ventricle. So we're gonna dissect it to get a well-shaped auricle. There's supposed to be another auricle on the other side as well. Just cut that auricle, man. So as you see, wait. So yeah, as you see, it's like a little ear, no?
It looks like a chicken stick, like a little bone of chicken.
Looks like.
End of the bone.
You wanna eat it?
A distal. Is that what they call it? End of a joint?
Yeah.
Oh man,
It looks like-
itch my head once when I put my gloves on.
You can label this if you want.
Yeah, you
It's
guys.
the auricle.
Yeah, oracle. So,
This time.
Where did it?
okay, so what is that?
The auricle.
Okay, and as you can see, we got the aorta,
Just put it
Left
like this.
ventral-
Just put it like this.
left atrium, tricuspid valve, left ventricle, apex, right ventricle. That's the biceptive valve or the mitral valve, septum, right atrium, and over here we have supravena cava. Sorry, superior. And we're still trying to find the inferior, which we believe is to the side of the
Here, it's supposed to be around here.
superior. But here, can you put that
I
heart
think it's
together?
there. I think
Put the heart together. Put it together. And now look to the side of the superior vena cava.
I think it's there,
Yeah, so we believe that it's right there.
but we just believe because we're not.
Yeah,
sure.
we're not sure yet. So,
Because we're not doctors, huh?
and that's pretty much it. I
Credit to
think.
Sajid who dissected the heart.
Whoa!
Of course, Josh and
This is
Arunia,
their
and
groups
And then
turned
Justin
into
and
some
Arunia
meats.
just put
This-
the little. How do you call
We
They
cut
did a
this
very
beauty in
good
half.
job.
Look at that, look
Their
at that.
heart was much better than ours. We
Look
believe
at that fresh, clean cut. It's like in
Yes,
shape.
that's credit to me.
That's credit to us.
See,
And
this
then,
is
and
the
then
work
he just
done.
decided to like chop meat, you know.
Yeah, Roger. This is the work done by the girls. It's just very neat. And then this is the boy.
Yo, I did. Anyway, guys, we're
Still
gonna
cutting,
eat it.
huh?
We're gonna eat it. So it doesn't
So
matter.
okay, so that was it, and we might do another dissection, and we'll sure to upload that as well.